every story is born to entertain. Some are born to awaken, others to heal, and a few to set the soul on fire with the memory of who we truly are.
It was sown in eternity, written in fire and wings, before the world could ever speak your name or mine. Every word you hear in these lines is a whisper from heaven, a spark of love that defies all logic, and an invitation to remember that you were not created to merely survive, but to fly. Here you will discover the heartbeat of two souls, an angel, a phoenix, and a love that never asked for permission to exist because it was dreamed by the Creator himself.
This book is not a novel. It is a bridge to the sacred, a silent song for souls who, though they walk in a cold world, still carry living embers within.
If by the time you finish listening, your spirit burns a little brighter, your faith awakens, your love expands, then you will understand you too were created to fly higher than they made you believe, and the final destiny has always been the Father's heart. Welcome to the story where fire found its wings. Welcome to the beginning of your own awakening.
With eternal love, the phoenix and her angel, witnesses of a love that never dies.
This is only the beginning. Now join us in chapter 1, where love reigns. This is only the beginning. Now join us in chapter 1, where love reigns.
It didn't begin like the stories of the world. There were no elegant promises, no decorated words. It began with a sigh of the soul. In an instant, time bowed down, and the atmosphere shifted. The air carried the scent of wet earth, of orange blossom, and of light. Yes, light. The kind that shakes you because it's born in the heart when the soul recognizes eternity. When heaven speaks, it doesn't use words. It uses presence. She wasn't searching, yet she recognized him. He didn't plan it, yet he felt her. In the middle of the ordinary, an altar burned between the visible and the eternal. It wasn't common love, it was fire written above. It was wings holding promises. It was the most beautiful story ever told. The angel did not come to rescue a princess. He came to awaken the phoenix. And she did not come to wait. She came to burn. Because when two souls recognize each other, neither time nor distance nor forgetfulness can extinguish what God already ignited. Here, everything begins. Where love reigns, where fire consecrates, where the soul remembers. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1. I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1:5. From the very beginning, the angel and the phoenix were known, consecrated, written in eternity. Their union transcends time and space. And this truth reminds us, every soul carries a divine purpose before the very first heartbeat. And so, where love reigns, the journey began. But every beginning needs an altar. And the altar is waiting, coming soon. Chapter 2. The altar of the first sigh.
There was no first "I love you" spoken aloud. There was a sacred trembling in the chest, a fire rising from within, as if the soul shouted silently, "It's him, it's her." Heaven understood it before they did, and without fully knowing, they began to draw near. Not with visible steps, but with invisible surrenders. Every word was a stone upon an altar. Every silence filled with tenderness, a flame igniting. It wasn't human, it wasn't common, it was older, it was memory burning. The sigh was more than breath, it was memory. The trembling more than emotion, it was a sign. And the silence was an altar. Can you fathom the mysteries of God? Can you probe the limits of the Almighty? Cave 11.